Peace and love, y'all. So this is, I'm trying to do a quick little doodle and conversation about the last upload that I have. It was a live that I did in two parts, and I discussed, or rather, read the Department of Interior, the U.S. Department of Interior's uh, program regarding ethnography. Ethnography, the study of culture. I don't have it by heart, but that's pretty much what it is from the point of view of the people. That's what I think I have understood and have correct. So I have to go back over that. But in the meantime, this quick doodle and information is something that I found that actually discusses the history, the beginning history of the Department of Interior. Manifest. Turn that down a little bit.
Destiny, they called it. Those early 19th century. Manifest destiny, they called it.
Manifest destiny. So I want to talk about manifest destiny later as well.
Those early 19th century Americans who forged their way into
the early 19th century Americans, so the Europeans, the colonizers.
West. From Kentucky and Tennessee, many pressed on to the Midwest. Others.
From Kentucky to Tennessee, many pressed on to the Midwest. And where did the others go?
Kept on going right on down to the Rio Grande.
The others went right on down to the Rio Grande.
Up to the very edge of civilization.
Or to the edge of civilization. Because otherwise, the world is not civilized.
The Pacific.
And that would be the Pacific Ocean.
They hewed out forests for homesteads, planted crops.
They hewed out forests for homestead. So I need to look up the word homestead, but I'm imagining that just means for making homes, for the home situation.
For food, hunted and trapped.
Planted crops for food, hunted and trapped,
grazed their livestock.
And grazed their livestock.
Back in Washington, the Secretary of the Treasury.
Back in Washington, the Secretary of Treasury,
who oversaw the collection of revenues from the sale of these homes.
Who oversaw the revenue from the sales of these homesteads.
Soon began to realize that the relatively small General Land Office would soon be overwhelmed by this enormous responsibility.
Realized that it was going to be a huge responsibility.
He suggested that a home department be established to handle these duties.
So he suggested that a home department be established to handle these duties.
Now, this wasn't a new idea.
Which was not a new idea.
As early as 1789, a home department had been called for.
As early as 1789. So basically 1790. just 10 years before the 18th century began. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I got that. Uh-oh. Let's see, make sure.
Wasn't a new idea. As early as 1789, a home department had been called for. But in their wisdom, the first Congress had decided that 3 departments, State, Treasury, and War,
Okay, so this Department of Home had been called for, but in the wisdom of, I think he said the Congress, the State Department, I think. I don't know. Let's go back.
but in their wisdom, the first Congress had decided that 3
Okay, the first Congress, in their wisdom, the first Congress decided that 3 departments was enough.
departments, State, Treasury, and War,
The Department of State, the Department of Treasury, and the Department of War.
were quite enough. Thomas Jefferson, the first Secretary of State, was none too pleased, having to spend most of his time on domestic matters.
Thomas Jefferson, the first head of the State Department, was not pleased because he had to spend the majority of his time on domestic concerns,
Especially the disposition of patents and operation of the mint.
especially operations concerning the men.
In spite of the support of presidents and members of Congress, discussions of a home department always ended in a plan for further investigation.
So although it was supported by the president, it always ended up being put off.
And so the suggestion for a department that would handle domestic affairs was studied to death for the next 60 years.
So for the next 60 years, the idea of this department would be put off for 60 years. So that would bring us to about 1850.
Finally, on the last day of the 30th Congress, March 3rd, 1849,
There we go.
Senators Jefferson Davis of Mississippi and Daniel Webster of Massachusetts joined forces to convince their fellow legislators of the need for a department that would handle the growing internal affairs of the nation. In a close vote that night, the Senate decided, 31 to 25, to combine the Land Office and the Patent Office from the State Department with the Indian Bureau from the War Department and create the Department of the Interior. The Senate decided, 31 to 25, to combine the Land Office and the Patent Office from the State Department with the Indian Bureau